With one of the world's most enigmatic artists, Tori Amos, the redhead from the US of A, who started a musical career at the age of 2.5 when she was labelled a child prodigy. These days she travels the world with her piano, her voice and her powerful and emotional songs. Tori invited me to join her in the beautiful seaside town of Kinsale in County Cork, Southern Ireland, where she just finished recording her newest album, Boys for Pele. Is the cornflake girl, Tori Amos. Why did you decide to record in this part of the world?
At first, it was just an instinct. And then I started thinking about what this record's really about, which is stealing fire. Stealing fire from the men that have been part of my life. I harnessed energy, whether it was men that I thought were brilliant lights or brilliant shadows. I thought they had something that I didn't. And when I kind of was just left with my marbles, shall we say, you know, you hit bottom. There has to be a place for any realization to happen. You have to hit bottom.
So basically this album is a way of justifying or explaining a hectic love life, is it?
Well, funny you say that, because some, and don't take this wrong, Richard, but some, especially men, will say that. And writing these songs, each is a fragment that I wouldn't look at. Whether it's the widow in me, the black widow. And as I started to call them forth, I started to see what real power is. No one's picking up the phone. Guess it's me and me and this little lass cat. She's lifting up her dress. Guess I thought I could never feel the things I feel. You know, it's that moment of, why am I with somebody who doesn't want to fly? Why am I drawn to forces that I know I have access to, that I just don't know how to get to them?
It's a very different Tori, I'm sure, the one who writes and creates, to the one we see on stage seducing the audience.
Really, there's so many different frequencies that you deal with, and certain parts just come forth to do that, and then some tootle off, like, you know, it's just not appropriate behavior. And it's not called up. When I'm singing the songs, there's a different force I tap into than when I'm talking.
A lot of the people who listen to your music and see you perform are seeking help and inspiration of one form or another. What sort of responsibility do you feel to pass on some words of encouragement and help?
There is a line that you have to walk of sacredness to the sacredness, to the intimacy, because this was all inspired by intimate experiences since I was a little girl, of the boys, men that crossed my life, and yet not censor how it's helped me to claim my womanhood. You see, so it's taking the lessons and the gifts, because now from where I sit, they are gifts. What they didn't give and what they did give are all gifts. Arrange your wife and kids today, maybe she will. I said, oh, maybe she will. Call her like she named. Dreamed a little dream. Made my own pretty hate machine.
Yeah, that's That's her current single, Quarter Lights These. Quite a girl, isn't she? That's Tori Amos, the Cornflake Girl, alternatively known as. The new album is called Boys for Pele. It was released last week from Warner Music. And tomorrow on the show, we'll have all the latest movie releases for you. So there you go.
Quite a hypnotic little thing, isn't she?
She's, she kind of lives
you were
in
sort of swaying just a fraction.
She lives in a world of her own, Tori, and it's a nice place to visit now and then.
Thanks,
His eyes are still blazing.
He was a little, he went a little.
Oh, I know, it was last night.